Welcome back to Tendencies. I am your host, Jreese.
I am your one and only beautiful, beautiful black host, Jay Suave.
Black host is right. I don't know about beautiful. I
Whoa,
don't know about beautiful.
beautiful, beautiful black host. Come on
But
now,
we
man.
are back today with another episode, and you already know how we're rocking today. Sorry about last week. Little bit of connection issues on my end, so we couldn't record like we wanted to. But we're back today. That's all that's important. And this episode's also late, but you are getting this episode, so we are here.
So who's really winning? All of
Exactly, we're
us.
all winning. But yeah, it was a pretty good week this week. Today, me, Jay, shout out my boy Andrew, shout out Carrie, shout out Andrew's boy Ian. We all recorded a short for one of my Carrie and Andrew's classes. And bro, I'm not gonna lie, for a minute there, when it was uploading to my hard drive, I thought we were cooked. I thought we were cooked. Cause like I opened the images, I opened the videos. I was like, all right, let me see the videos, and like it said, QuickTime can only play. There's some things QuickTime can't do. So I was like, all right. I was like, whatever. Like that normally says that.
Ooh.
And I opened it up. It was just audio, no image. I was like, what's happening?
Yeah, that's
I uploaded
crazy
a
work.
video to the Google Drive, and then I uploaded a video onto Premiere, and both of those worked. So it was just the QuickTime that was fucking up. And I was over there like, bro, we have to reshoot everything that like we were there shooting for like 3 hours. I was like, bro, oh my god. I
Bro,
was like, I don't know when our schedule's gonna line back up. Like we might be cooked, but thankfully we weren't cooked. But
it was a good little, vibe today. Good way to start the
mhm.
day. Little 3 hour recording session we had.
No cap. That's not how I started today. I started my day off with a nap. That's how I started my day off.
How you start your day off
I
with a
got
nap, bro? You already done woke
I got to
up.
class. They were like, "What's it called?" They were like, if you haven't recorded your stuff yet, you don't have to edit today." So I was like, "Bet." So I went to my car, got my blanket and pillow, and took a nap.
Bro, woke up just to go back to sleep.
I was tired, dog. Bro, I wake up at 6 in the morning to get to class because I have to drive to class every day. So I'm like, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy work.
But hey, I tried to say something about it last week, but obviously we couldn't because we couldn't get the show to work. But Jay and our boy Lawrence, y'all had went to Lubbock for the Texas Tech UNT game, bro. How was that experience? I want to know. I want to hear what y'all did out while y'all was out there and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean the trip was dope and everything. First night, me and Law get there. It's like I don't even know, 12, 14 people in the B&B, bro. I'm sleeping on the floor at the B&B, but really I don't care. I knew I was gonna sleep on the floor, and honestly, by the time we were done with the B&B, sleeping on the floor was probably the best option. But
Ooh.
eh, we get there and everyone wanted to drink at the B&B at the time. All right, cool. I had already made plans with one of my friends from high school saying, yeah, I'll pull up on you, chill with y'all and everything. We go to, I think it's called Chimmy's. If you're like an Emerald Lubbock person, you probably know where that is. I mean, it's literally just the bars over there. So we went to Chimmy's at first. Apparently, that's like the pregame bar that they have over at Lubbock
Hmm.
because it closes at 12. And I'm like, what type of bar closes at 12? That's like peak, you
Yeah.
know? But apparently that's just like the pregame bar everyone goes to. And then we ended up, I don't even know what bar we went to after. I think we went to like Logie's or something by the end of the night. My boy Good News pulled up. We was hitting that one TikTok dance where it was like, and then, But, we were hitting that all night, bro.
I
That was
remember I
probably
saw
like
that video on
the
yours
fun.
in law's story.
Yes, bro. Literally, that was probably like the funniest shit I've ever done with Good News, bro. And but I mean, the night was cool and everything. Um, I mean, we saw friends, yeah, but really, no one really came out that night because everyone was at the B&B. But me, Lawrence, Good News, all the time saw some fine shit at the bar, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, saw some fine shit at the bar, but it was like Like you know them type girls that be like so fine, but like they got a major RBF. Like they look like they don't even want to be spoken to, type shit. You like I know if I go over there, I'm going to get cooked. like they would literally just stare at you, be like, I'm okay.
Mhm.
like what do you like, bro? It's actually insane. And then some dude went up to her, and that's exactly what she did. And I'm like, yeah, I'm glad none of us went to go talk to her. But me and Good News just chilling. We were two girls. We ended up going back to their place. We didn't do nothing. We were just chilling. But this girl has 4 cats and 1 dog. And I'm over here like, bro, this is actually insane. My allergies are about to like kill me tonight. I ain't gonna lie. My allergies are going to fuck me tonight.
4 cats and the dog is
And
crazy.
that's what I'm saying. I'm like sitting here. I'm like, there's actual no way that I'm in here
Oh,
right
that's
now.
why you texted that. It was like,
And
you owe the zoo. Oh, I was like, what's it called? Like that was crazy.
bro, like it's a zoo here. But all of her cats are so cute. Her dog is so cute too. I can't even lie. But we ended up just going back to the crib that night. Slept. I think I woke up at like we woke up at 8 in the morning to drink, bro. And the game was at 11.
Hmm.
We didn't end up getting to the tailgate probably until like 10:20, bro, or like maybe 10 o'clock. And like if you've been to a tailgate before, that's for 11 a.m. game. That's so late. Like, and the thing is, there was no one at the tailgate, obviously, because like Texas Tech is used to playing like bigger
Hmm.
teams. Like, no one's gonna come to a UNT tailgate.
Yeah.
And if you've been to a UNT tailgate, most of the tailgates are usually packed because really everyone just goes to tailgate. No one really goes to the game.
Hmm.
But we went to tailgate, met up with. I mean, if y'all don't know, y'all are watching. I'm a Kappa Sigma at UNT, but I went to the Kappa Sigma tent, talked to some of the brothers that they have over in Lubbock. Some people actually came from UNT, so I talked to them too. We took pictures there and everything. And we get to the game, we're looking for everybody. First off, it's hot as hell at the game. I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm literally burning up. And I'm walking around with like three of my boys, and we're looking for everyone else. And honestly, we're really just trying to watch the game. We end up going like to like the 25 yard line on the home side, and the sun was facing
Ooh.
us. And at this point, bro, we Chandler Morris had literally thrown 2 picks, and they scored 21 points in 50 seconds. 21 points in 50 seconds. It was 17-7 in the second quarter, and I thought we had a chance. 21 points in 50
That's
seconds.
crazy.
We got put on Bleacher
I know,
Report.
bro.
Like,
I was at work, bro, and like you're like, let's go, UNT about to upset. That's what you said before the game, and like I kid you not, like it's at halftime at one of the kids' games, and I look at my phone and you sent a screenshot of the score and it said 56-6 or like 56. I was like, whoa. I was like, what's happening, bro? I
yes,
was
bro.
like, what's happening in Lubbock right
And
now?
the thing is, I like honestly, if the turnovers didn't happen so quick, like they had the ball on their side of the field. Like off of those 3 turnovers, they had the ball out of their side of the field 3 times. So like, if you don't score in that situation, you suck.
Hmm.
So like, they scored 3 touchdowns in 50 seconds, and I'm just like, bro, like we're so cooked. It's so over.
Yeah, when you sent the score, I thought we were
and
getting 100 put on us. I was like, ain't no way, bro.
yeah, but we were down 52 to like 7 at
Hmm.
half. I ain't gonna lie, we were down 52 to 7, and at halftime we ended up leaving at halftime. And I got this crazy story about my Uber driver from here. So if you're familiar with like the Lubbock AT&T Jones Stadium, they have like a Chili's, like I think like a 2 minute walk behind it, and we were like probably like a minute or two from the stadium, like behind it, and we call it Uber, and the Uber like calls us, and they're like, yeah, I'm parked behind the Chili's, like behind the stadium, and I'm like, isn't the Uber supposed to come to us?
Hmm.
Like, and I shit you not, bro. We're trying to find the Uber, and like we're on the phone with her and everything. We walked around for like 45 minutes trying to find the Uber, and oh my god, it was probably the worst experience I've ever had with the Uber. But the Uber was like honestly cool. Like we sat down somewhere. We sat down in like front of their student union, and we still couldn't find the Uber. Like, and we had to like the dude who ordered it shared his phone number with her and then like put like shared his location so she could see it and
Mm-hmm.
everything. And I was like, bro, if this were to ever happen to me again, bro, like I literally in that moment I probably would have canceled the ride. I probably would have canceled the ride if that was me. But again, we get into the car and bro, this lady she ran over a speed bump and she had like holes on the top of her car. I don't know what it was for, but like I'm pretty sure stuff used to be there, but there was holes on the top of her car and she hit a speed bump, didn't slow down at all. Everyone hit that low. Ooh, and then some dude hit his head hard as hell on the top of the truck. And we got back to the crib. He's like, "Yo, I think I have a concussion." And I'm like, "Bro, there's no way you got hit that hard." But he was like, "Yo, like, I'm kind of cooked." Just sitting at the crib, I was like, "Ooh, bro, might actually be cooked." By the way, we did that. But that night, well, we slept for like I don't know 3 hours. I think I woke up at like 5. I was asleep at like 2:30,
Mm-hmm.
but I woke up at like 5:30. Did some homework, and then we left to this restaurant. I don't even know what the restaurant was honestly, but we left at 7:30, and we were watching Colorado play at the restaurant and everything. It was good food. I really wish I would remember what the place is. But after we ate, we ended up going to Miguel's, and this is honestly my favorite bar of the trip. It was like I kind of like outside bars to be honest. Like there's always good entertainment
Mm-hmm.
on outside bars, and usually it's just always a good time. And this one girl who was there who said she was a KKG at Texas Tech. Someone had told her that we were K6, and she was just pouring heavy handed shots for us, bro. It was crazy. But it was a cool little vibe there, and we ended up leaving and going to Crickets. And honestly, I wish we didn't go to Crickets just because like it's too expensive like to be a college bar. I'm not gonna lie, it's way too expensive to be a college bar. Like if two shots are costing me like $25, bro, I don't want to be there at all. But I met this dude there, and he was so freaking cool. But I have this crazy story about him. When I tell you, this man, he was talking about his girlfriend, right? And he was saying, yeah, bro, like I love that girl to death, like I would kill for that woman, like, and he was talking about how like they were high school sweethearts and everything, and how like he's always been in love with her, and like whenever they went to college, they were like, let's take a break, and she called him like 2 weeks later and said, I literally can't do this without you, like that's how their love
Mm-hmm.
is, and I kid you not, like an hour and a half later, like we just kept on talking to her like hour and a half. He was like, let's go talk to some hoes. I'm like,
I
what?
thought you was in love with your
Bro,
girl.
bro, that's what I'm saying. But like, who am
Mm-hmm.
I to not validate your feelings?
That's crazy.
So you want to know what we did? We went to go play pool and talk to some women, bro. And we finessed so many drinks out of those women, bro. Because we were like, let's play a game. If y'all win, we'll buy y'all a drink. If we win, y'all buy us a drink.
Mm-hmm.
We won like 3, 4 games in a row. I think we were there until the bar closed. Honestly, like everyone left us, and me and Law were just sitting there like, all right, bro. Well, I guess we'll catch an Uber on the way
Mm-hmm.
home, bro. That Uber was expensive, so I didn't realize how expensive Ubers are like at 2 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
But
Was the B&B far from the bars?
bro, it was like 18
Mm-hmm.
minutes, and I was like, we shouldn't have done
Mm-hmm.
that. Like we should have stayed like near the stadium at least.
Yeah.
But we stayed there until 2. I mean, we were just playing pool. Obviously, I met this one girl. Her name was Sydney. She was pretty cool. But the girl that old dude was talking
Mm-hmm.
to, like, I think he went on a date with her Monday, and I think he should have added me on Snapchat because I want to ask him about it so
Mm-hmm.
bad. Because there was no connection at the bar, so I just typed in my Snapchat and had him screenshot it. And I was like, just add me like in the morning or whenever you go home or
Mm-hmm.
something. He was like, all right, cool. But I really want to ask him if he went out with that girl on Monday because that's actually insane.
That's so
And I've
crazy.
never seen that before.
Mm-hmm.
Bro was professing how much he loves his girl and proceeds to cheat on her.
That's so crazy, bro. That's wild as
And I'm
fuck.
like, bro, that's you. Like, and who am I to stop him? I met him that night. I met him that night. I really don't know you, and I don't know your girl. So like, do as you please. You feel
That's,
me?
that's real as fuck, bro. There's nothing you can do in that moment, bro. Bro's not gonna listen. Bro's not gonna listen to you if you say stop. You don't know him.
Literally, what am I gonna say? Oh no, don't do
Hmm.
that. Like what?
Yeah,
I'd be damned if someone told me that I did. If someone I didn't know told me, yeah, don't do that. Like, who are you, bro?
yeah. But that's crazy
But
as
I mean,
fuck, dog.
it was a dope trip though. I mean, we woke up in the morning, got some breakfast, just got on the road. I slept like the whole way
Hmm.
back, and honestly, bro, that was a long ass Sunday too, because football was on the whole day too. It was just like, damn, bro, like I need to go to
Hmm.
sleep. When I tell you I got back, we had a meeting and then just fell asleep quick as hell. But it was a cool little weekend trip
Hmm.
though. Even though we got our ass whooped by Texas Tech, it was a dope
You
trip.
also got your ass whooped by the Chargers the next day.
Oh, okay, bro. Hop on, bro. J.K. Dobbins with like 130 rushing yards against
Bro, I
us, bro.
told y'all, bro. If y'all not tapped in with the Monday or the Tuesday episodes, I told y'all J.K. Dobbins was gonna be a fantasy demon. I told you, and you know what he is? He's on my team, being a fantasy demon.
He'll be all right, bro. He'll be all right. He'll probably do better this week because Herbert's questionable.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Because he has a high ankle sprain, so he
they,
probably won't play. I honestly doubt Herbert would play.
yeah, yeah, that's crazy work if he does.
Hey, bro, I have news, bro. I watched
What's up?
Challengers last night.
Oh my God, this is lore.
Ooh.
This is lore. This is lore.
Ooh.
This
Okay,
is
look.
news. I'm excited.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you about this
Tap me
earlier.
in,
I was gonna tell you
Jreese.
about this earlier, but I was like, you know what? Let me get your first reactions to what I have to say
Tap
on
me
the pod,
in.
okay?
Tap me in. Tap me in.
All
Tap
right.
me in. Tap
Like
me
I
in.
said last week,
Yes.
or I think no, 2 weeks ago. All right, Jalen absolutely hated that movie, and
And it has the.
my homegirl Mo, she loves this movie. So you know what? You know where I fit in? You know where I fit in? All right, I fit in closer to where Mo stands than where you stand. I'm sorry. Sorry about. It was a great movie, bro. It was a great movie. Like I'll say,
No.
look, I'll say this. My
Oh
biggest issue with it
no.
was how much at the end I really didn't like any of the characters anymore because they all done pissed me off with how shady they were and like
Yes,
how
bro.
first off I was deceived by the trailer, bro. I was like, because that one scene when they're in the hotel room, I was like,
Yes.
that threw me off. I was like, hey, yo, that's crazy. And then she left. I was like,
That's what
that's
I'm saying,
crazy
bro.
as hell. But it was mad funny. The bro smacked his shit when he stood up. Like that shit was funny. Like what's it called? I was really hoping the
Yeah.
relationship between them stayed like not didn't say the same. I was expecting some like turmoil throughout the movie because obviously that was in the trailer. But like I didn't think it was gonna get to the point where it was at the end. You feel me? Because then I was like, there's a point where I was like,
Yeah.
damn, are you a fucking asshole for doing your boy like that? But then it was like, damn, Patrick, you're an asshole for doing art like that. And then it's to a point that's like, damn, fuck you, Tashi. It's like, the only person that fucking I was like, they some cool people. The whole movie was Lily, the daughter. She was just innocent.
Yeah.
She was just there living life.
Of course, she
Mhm.
really ain't do nothing. But like, this was my thing about the movie, Jaden.
Mhm.
Like, I enjoyed the story. Like, I enjoyed like how that went.
Mhm.
I think what really got me, I hated the videography. I hated like how whenever like a scene was intimate,
Mhm.
like it was so far from it. Like you remember whenever I think was it raining or it was like a tornado?
Mhm.
Where in what's it called? Her and the dude, I forget the dude who had the brown
Patrick.
hair's name. What was his name again?
Patrick.
Patrick. Her and Patrick are making out outside of the car,
Mhm.
and like it's like a slow little scene, obviously, and it's supposed to be intimate, and everything just feels so far. Like you don't need to have like a shot that far. I really didn't understand that. I hated all the slow mos. Like that's what really got me. Like the movie felt so much longer than it needed to be
Mhm.
because they put so many slow mos on where they didn't need to be
Honestly,
at. I think the videography,
I
like
didn't think there was that much slow mo.
the
I thought the
videography, just I
cinematography was
didn't.
great because I didn't really notice that much slow motion until the end of the movie when it was like the last round of the last match, and then um like I thought the cinematography was great. I thought I wasn't a fan at first of the editing because like I don't remember most movies that have like endings like where it starts at the end of the movie. Like the movie starts at the end of the movie. Like the only other movie that like prominent that I thought was really good that did that was Pulp Fiction, because obviously it's the scene where it starts off in the diner whenever they're getting robbed and shit. But this movie, I was like, it's one of those movies where we're starting at the beginning because I thought I was missing something. I was like, did like the movie skip a whole portion? Because I was watching it on Amazon, so I didn't know
Yeah.
if like my Amazon was bugging. But then as the movie went on, I was like, oh no, this is interesting. I like what they're doing, how they're cutting everything in together. But like the last match, bro, the cinematography, all the different shots, the slow mo, I thought the slow mo was dope. I really liked how they framed everything. Then you get the worm's eye view. I think that's what it's called when it's underneath, and they were underneath the ground, and it was them going back and forth. I thought the movie was great. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't my favorite movie of the year. No, I think I put it like right in like at like the five. Like, I think it's top. I think it's like either number five or like right out my top five. Cause I still think I liked. I don't know if I put it in front of Deadpool and Wolverine or after. I think it's a better movie than Deadpool and Wolverine, but I definitely enjoyed Deadpool and Wolverine more. But I think I put Deadpool and Wolverine right after it. Then it was behind Beverly Hills Cop Axel Foley, and then I moved Axel Foley down. So what's it called? So I think Axel Foley now is at seven. Deadpool Wolverine's at six. Challenger's at five. At four, it's Bad Boys for Life. Or no, Bad Boys Ride or Die. Then it's at three, I have Dune. Two, I have The Fall Guy. Number one, I don't think a movie's gonna beat it. We'll find out this weekend because this weekend I might go watch Transformers. So we'll see what happens this weekend. But number one is still Didi. Love Didi. Thought that was a great movie. My favorite movie of the year so far. But I like the movie, man. I don't. There's like two other dudes that I seen just hate this movie other than you. So like you're not obviously not in your own like boat. Like my boy J Rock,
Yeah.
one of my mutuals on Letterbox, he doesn't like the movie. Um, and then there's one dude that I also follow on Letterbox, also does not like the movie. So you know, it's obviously it's obviously your own opinion. But I honestly really liked it. I don't think I loved it as much as Mo. Not even close. Mo absolutely loves the movie. She's on the verge of giving it like 5 out of 5 stars on Letterboxd. And then she watched it again last night. So like she really loves that movie. I don't think like I'd watch it again, but I don't think I'm in love with this movie. I said it's a solid 4 out of 5 stars. Cool 8 out of 10. It's straight. You know what I'm saying? I liked it. Um, but yeah, I think that Mo is more correct on this than you. Respectfully, brother.
I just can't see it, bro. I mean, like, I I understand where y'all come from, and again, like I like the story,
Hmm.
but I think the cinematography was good, but like the videography, like everything like that they did with it, the shots were amazing, but like
Hmm.
how they did it, I was like I wouldn't have done it like
Hmm.
that way because it's just like boring me and like making me want to commit suicide in the theater, bro.
I feel you. I
Like,
feel
come
you,
on now.
bro. There's like
And I'm pretty sure people have movies like that too.
there's a lot of good movies coming out in the next
So,
couple weeks. I forgot. There's one movie. I forgot what it was that's coming out. I just can't think of the name of it. But oh, that's what it was. The Pharrell movie. The Pharrell movie should be coming out soon. I heard that movie was great. I'm excited for that movie. Like what's it called?
the trailer looked
It looks
good.
so amazing, bro. You know what's crazy as fuck? Like
Yeah.
before the trailer came out, I had an idea. Like I have like in my career, there's like two films I really want to make, like two passion projects. One of them, you know, I might make a comic book about it, but I don't know, cause like I low key like I've been toying with the idea for like the last like couple weeks about making my own comic book. Cause like my coworker,
Yeah.
he was like, because I be doodling and stuff while I'm at work, so I just be over there doodling pictures. Like, bro, these are really good and stuff. It was like you should low key make your own comic book. And I was like, nah, bro, because like not my comic, my character creation is not on a consistent enough level. I don't have a like certain style where I'd like make a comic book like that. But then I started thinking, I was like, I might as well try because I think I have bases of a story for multiple like different kind of things, like um all based around things I want to make, like TV shows or movies I want to make. and like I can put them in a comic book like form and kind of like get my ideas out. But
Yeah.
I'll let you know right now that one of the like what's called I might my bad, someone's knocking on my door. Um, I think I might start off with like a little comic strip, see how I feel about it. Do comic strips, and if I like that kind of layout, I might go ahead go into a comic book. But the only thing about that is I would need more people around me because obviously there are things I'm good at. I can do the character creations, character designs, stuff like that. But I'm really bad at drawing settings. I'm so bad at it. So I need someone to help me with that. I need someone to help bounce off ideas with for the story because like I think I'm pretty good at creating stories and stuff. But I always think it's helpful to have
Yeah.
someone else there just to kind of because someone else's input like could really help a lot go a long way. Um, and then obviously like there's like a whole bunch of people that would go into the making of a comic book, which I think I have enough people. Only people that I need help with, like I need to like really to look for, because I don't know anybody like that, would be the art side of it. You feel me? Because I don't think I know anybody that's really into art like I am. Because if you look at my Instagram following, I follow a lot of art pages, a lot of mainly just character designs pages, but I follow a lot of art pages, so I'm like really into that. But I got off topic because I was gonna talk about the Pharrell movie and like the kind of like I'm kind of mad it's coming out because my idea for one of those passion projects, which is not the one based on that about the comic book that I might make, probably won't, but it's an idea that's in my mind. The other one is a Deion Sanders biopic, and it's not. It wasn't because it was Lego, but I wanted to. It was supposed to be like unique in its own thing. It's supposed to be like animated. You feel me? Because prime time, he's a super
Yeah.
flashy player, so I wanted to do like his career, like playing football and baseball at the same time, because that's crazy, and then have that be like all animated, like not 3D CG animated. I'm talking about 2D animated. Like if you seen Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, it's not gonna be like that, but it's that same kind of animation style from that same kind of studio, because the animation in that show and in that film that they had were so dynamic. Like if you just look at those action scenes, I feel like if you translate that onto a football field, that'd be super insane, bro. And like I think you could do a lot of great things with that, especially with Deion Sanders. I feel like if it was with any other player in sports, that wouldn't really work as well. Maybe Allen Iverson, but I feel like Deion was just so much more flashy with everything he did. You know, the Jerry curl, the
Yeah.
the headband, the dance, the playing. What was it? He played. Was he playing in the playoffs, and he was playing in the MLB playoffs, and he was playing. I don't remember if it was the NFL playoffs as well at the same time, right? It was just he was playing a football game.
No, nah, because the MLB playoffs start in like mid. It starts like mid NFL season. So like
Okay, so it's just a
playoffs
regular.
start in
So because I
December.
remember
Baseball
he
started in
went
November, I
straight
think.
from an NFL game. He flew out later that night. He played a MLB game. No, it was the other way around. He played a playoff game that night, and then he flew out that night to play the NFL game in the morning, and he flew back out after the NFL game back to Atlanta to play another um, baseball game, which is absolutely insane. Which I just think we should talk about. And then,
That's a lot of jet lag. I'm
yeah,
not gonna lie.
but like I think that'd be an interesting story to tell because Deion Sanders, super, especially right now, he's a super prevalent person in the sport world and just the world in general because everything he's doing over there in Colorado. His sons are just another extension of him, and I'd love to have that conversation with Deion Sanders if he would ever want to make a movie about his life. I would love to do it. You know what I'm saying? But that Pharrell movie is coming out,
I kind of just want to. If you do make a movie about his life, let me interview him.
bro.
I
That
love
was another thing
interviewing
I was thinking
people.
about, bro. Doing like an interview style, like the Pharrell movie is, like where the parts where he's getting interviewed is live action. When you start recalling things about what happened in his life, that's when you go into the animation and you go into the storytelling aspect of it, which I think would be super
Yeah.
super dope. So
That would be hard.
that
Most
Pharrell movie's
definitely.
coming out. Transformers coming out this weekend. Should be already out by the time you're getting this episode. I'm excited for it. No, I was not excited for it when that first trailer dropped. I thought it was gonna be dumb and like a super kid movie, like dumb kid movie. Like I was gonna watch it anyways because like I don't mind dumb kid movies at all. Like I love the Despicable Me franchise, so um, that wasn't gonna bother me. Like I watched a Last Minion movie, so and I'm not tripping. But I thought it was gonna be just super lighthearted, and after watching Rise of the Beast, which I really liked, I was just like not as excited. I was like maybe it would have been more interesting if it was a 2D animated film. But everything I've heard ever since that movie was announced is that, or like that first trailer came out, is that everybody loves the movie. Everyone's saying it is the best Transformer movie out of all of them, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't think any of them would be close to beating Bumblebee this soon. You know what I'm saying? Especially not an animated one. But
Yeah.
animation's great. My two favorite Spider-Man movies are both animated. Shout out Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse. So I'm excited to go see that movie. And then I'm also gonna go see the Wild Robot
Oh,
when
I
that comes
can't
out.
wait for the next one of those.
That next Spider-Verse movie's coming out
I
in
can't wait for the next.
2026 or seven.
Bro, we gonna be so old
We
in
need.
that
I'm
theater,
going
bro.
to be old. I'm
You
going.
are gonna be
I'm
old.
gonna be old, bro. Like, where's your kid? Who you watching this movie with? Myself, man. Get off me.
Me.
Like, what's it called? And then the Wild
But
Robot. I'm excited for that movie. That's a movie I heard not it was not just gonna be one of the best animated movies to come out this year, but one of the best movies to come out this year. So I'm excited for that one as well. But there should be a lot of good movies coming out soon. Venom looks interesting. They're never the best movie out in the year, but I always find them entertaining. I didn't watch Morbius because that looked trash and it was trash. I didn't watch Madam Web, that looked trash and it was trash. And I'm not watching Craven because that looks really trash, and I'm not gonna watch it.
most definitely, bro. And one movie I'm so excited about this year, y'all will see me there. First night of Joker. And I am so happy for this movie because I really liked the first one.
Hmm.
And I really don't talk about like movies that I really like because like I usually be like, yeah, I mean it was straight, like it was cool. I absolutely love the first movie, and I feel like I like movies that like kind of portray like heroes or villains and like their personal side. I really like the Batman, and I like how this one, of course, like they're gonna be trialing him for his
Hmm.
crimes in this movie. He ends up finding true love in this movie, and ends up finding like his peace, like his music that has always been inside of him. You feel
Hmm.
me? So like, yeah, I feel like in this movie, I'm just so excited for it. I mean, Lady Gaga's gonna be Harley Quinn. Wa- Joaquin
Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix is such a good Joker, and I'll stand on that. Of course, it'll never live up to what's his
Heath
name?
Ledger.
One more time, the dude who, yes, Heath Ledger. I feel like no one can be Heath Ledger, but
The best
Joaquin
Joker is Mark
Phoenix
Hamill,
has
bro.
a hell of a job. I'm more of a Heath guy, and I really like Joaquin,
Bro. Like live
but
action, I think you could definitely. I think there definitely could be a better Joker because honestly, I think those Jokers are just so like they're not very Joker like, but the thing is they're just so great at in their role that you don't really notice it like that. You feel me? Like Mark Hamill, he's played the Joker for like over 20 years in animation, obviously, but I think he brings such a unique thing that I feel like I don't I don't know anybody else who could reach that level. I think there definitely would be another performance as high as Heath Ledger before there's a performance as good as Mark Hamill's voice acting as a Joker, which might be crazy to say, but I'm also excited for Joker.
I mean,
Oh my bad. I'm gonna let you say what you were gonna say before I start.
I feel like you can really say that about like kind of anyone who kind of what's it called portrays a certain character,
Hmm.
or like someone who has to portray a certain character. You can probably say that about a lot of people. But I just feel like some people just play a role the right way, and a lot of people can play a role the right way. Obviously, like I feel like Joaquin Phoenix and Heath Ledger kind of brought those roles to life, in my opinion. I mean, I guess like my first thing of seeing Joker was Heath Ledger over like in The Dark Knight Rises and everything. But
Hmm.
like I haven't really watched like the old ones, or like I mean you just said he's been doing it for over 30 years. Like
Yeah.
I haven't been like too crazy into it where I saw him playing Joker, but I feel like those guys have played their part kind of perfectly. But worst Joker is definitely Jared Leto.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
That was terrible. That was so terrible. Bro, how Jared Leto be terrible in two different movies, bro? In two different characters too.
Bro was bad at more. I'm just not a fan of Jared Leto. Really. Like I watched Fight
Yeah,
Club for the first time
honestly, he's just
earlier
ass.
this year, and I watched Jared Leto get his ass beat. I was like, hmm. Also, I heard bro's like a weirdo. Bro does a bunch of weird shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, like I've known about this for a while, so just like the first thing that threw me off. You know, bro was sending dead animals to people on the set of Suicide Squad. Dead animals. He sent like he sent a dead rat to Margot Robbie. He sent them used condoms. That's what Will Smith said. Like in a box, just condoms that he's used. Shit like that.
That's actually
Bro's like, I
insane.
was method acting. That's not method acting, bro. They're just fucking weird. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy. Bro. I
Like,
won't lie.
what's it called? But Mark Hamill, bro, you definitely know Mark Hamill's Joker because he's the dude. You know Kevin Conroy as Batman from Batman the animated series.
Yeah, I know who Mark Hamill
Okay,
is. His
I
Joker.
don't know if you recognize like his Joker is like that. He's in all that. He's in the Batman animated series, Batman Beyond the movie. The movie that's like I think that was my first introduction to the Joker because I think that's the first movie I watched
Yeah.
like with the Joker in it. He's in all the Arkham games in the Justice League show. Um, he's like he's been the voice of the Joker for so long, but he's not gonna voice him no more, obviously, because he he said himself, without Batman there is no punchline, and without Kevin Conroy, he there is no Batman for him. So which is I thought was real. So um, he has some big shoes to fill. But what I'm most excited for about that new Joker film, because I like the first one, I wasn't crazy about it, but I like the first one for sure. I'm interested to see what they do with the musical aspect because it's supposed to be like kind of a musical with some musical numbers throughout the movie. I'm I'm
Uh,
curious to see how that's gonna work. That part excites me. These should be interesting.
honestly, yo, if you know me, you probably know I'm not the biggest fan of musicals.
Mhm. Are you not
And
gonna
the
watch
only
Wicked later?
musical that like
You're not gonna
huh?
watch Wicked later this year with Ariana Grande, the musical.
I mean, I am, but
Hmm.
like, this is my thing. Like, I just feel like it's so odd whenever like it'll be like some intense scene and everyone just breaks out into dance. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
Hmm.
But this is my thing. Like the musicals I've truly liked has been La La Land. I loved La La
Hmm.
Land, and what's the other one with Zendaya and Hugh
Oh, The
Jackman?
Greatest Showman.
Yes, the greatest. Oh my goodness, I love the Greatest Showman. It literally has the best song of all time on it.
I haven't
So
seen the
like,
movie, so I
come
couldn't
on,
tell
man,
you if you're right or wrong. But I could probably
you're
nah. I
lying,
haven't seen the movie. I probably say it's wrong because greatest song of all time is an insane thing to say.
bro. I'm sorry, but like, this is me. Definitely like has to be up there for one of the greatest songs of all time. I won't say the greatest song of all time, but like this is me, like the power behind it, like the meaning behind it, and like the person who made it made that song literally perfect.
Hmm.
And she went on like X Factor or something because the original lady who made it, she gave it to someone else for the movie. And then she went on X Factor and was like, "Yeah, I was actually the original who made it." And they were like, "Okay, well, like of course, like seen and everything." She sang it, and it's like, bro, like it'll bring tears to your face, bro. Like
Hmm.
it's actually insane because the song is so good. Like I'm like you, like I don't know. Usually I don't cry to songs like ever, but like that was been the only song like be like, damn, like that song is good. And she sings it perfectly. Like she has a beautiful voice,
Hmm.
you know. But it was a fantastic movie.
But
But I kind of want to stay on the topic of Joker because I want to ask you this. Whenever you remember whenever Stranger Things came out and well like the second part whenever Vecna was out there and everything, and everyone was saying Jamie Kimball Bower would be a good Joker. and he kind of looks like the Joker, the one that Mark Campbell does. I would say he kind of looks like that cartoon in general, but like I just don't know. People like kind of made that like a little thing for like a little minute. It wasn't like too crazy, but obviously like he could look like he could be a Joker. What do you think?
I don't know. The only thing is with that, because like you see the fan castings of people who they want to play different characters. Like I've seen Willem Dafoe as a Joker. I've seen Leonardo DiCaprio.
William Defoe could not play
Willem Dafoe
Joker.
could have. I think he could have. After playing Green
No.
Goblin, I think he can, but I don't think he should. I think what's it called? I think it'd be too Green Goblin-y. That's the only thing. Leonardo DiCaprio, I heard someone say that. I don't think he should play the Joker. I think that's dumb. I've heard that Joker and Batman. I could see him as Batman, but he would never play a comic book character. Let me see. But the dude that played Vecna, the only thing is I haven't seen him in a lot of stuff. I think I've only seen him in Stranger Things, and he puts on that deep voice. So I don't know what his range is like. So I feel like he might be able to pull it off, but I don't know. I feel like if they do cast the Joker in because you got Barry Keoghan as the Joker in the Batman universe, and they fucked up his face fucking heavy, and I hope they like redesign that shit because you remember do you remember him in the Batman in the jail cell?
Yeah.
Bro's face is fucked up. Bro
Yeah.
had a hole in his face. Like I was like, yeah, this is
Yeah.
crazy. So I think that if they do cast a Joker when James Gunn does that for Batman, I kind of hope they go with an unknown guy because I feel like there's not a big name that I think could really portray the Joker that well without putting on an impression, if that makes sense. Because I feel like most people's first thing to do, or like most thing would go to, would do a Heath Ledger impression. Like
Yeah.
what I can respect about what Jared Leto did, I feel like he did give off a little Heath Ledger, kind of like he's trying to do that, but put his own spin on it. I'll give him a little props for that. But what I really like about Joaquin, fuck, I can't, fuck it. You know what I'm trying to say. Fucking, I'm over tripping, bro. Um, Joaquin Phoenix, thank you. There it is. What he does best is that he doesn't try to be those guys. He brings his own kind of take to the Joker. Todd Phillips does a great job at writing. Did a great job at writing that character. So
Yeah.
I just see. I hope whatever they do next with the Joker, it's just unique in a sense, but it still feels like the Joker. Like Joaquin Phoenix, like he does a great job in the role. He brings his own little thing to it, but like it still don't feel like the Joker. It feels like his own thing, and a lot of people agree with that. That it doesn't feel very Joker like. It's just Joker in name, but it's not Joker in any aspect. You know. So
Yeah, but I mean, like, you can say that, but at the same time, Robert Pattinson really didn't feel like Batman, but it
yes,
was
he
still
did.
a fantastic movie.
Yes, he did.
It didn't feel like it to
In the
me,
last few
but like,
years,
it just felt like,
honestly, bro might be the most Batman, and out of all the live action Batman. The only thing he didn't really portray very great was the Bruce Wayne aspect, but I think that's gonna change in the sequel. But on the Batman level, I think he did a great job as Batman.
yeah, but it's like compared to all the other Batmans, it's just like, well, he kind of put his own thing on it, which is the
Hmm.
same thing that Joaquin Phoenix did. So like, I feel like putting your own spin on it's kind of fire, unless like you're
But
Jared
the only thing with that
So
is I think not Ben Affleck, Robert Pattinson, his Batman is more in line with the character from the comics and the animated series and stuff like that because because yes, he's dark and brooding, but you see the hope, like the hopefulness in him. Especially at the end of the movie, he realized that Gotham doesn't need a dark like being of vengeance, which he still will be, but he also realized that Gotham needs a beacon of hope, and that's what he'll be. And if you look at a lot of the best like characterizations of Batman, you get the scene in Justice League Unlimited where Batman stays with a dying girl instead of killing her like Amanda Waller. Not only because he has a no kill rule, but because Batman's not the kind of guy that will go out there and like put his hands up first. That was one of my biggest issues with Ben Affleck. I thought Ben Affleck looked great as a character of Batman, but he didn't really even as a Dark Knight Returns version of Batman, he didn't really represent the characteristics of Batman at all. But you look at that stuff like Batman staying with a child as she passes away, so she's not afraid when her time comes, or in the new Batman, the K Crusader series, which I think is pretty okay. You know what I'm saying? I think that there's a scene where there's a girl that just killed like a few people. I'm not gonna lie, she just killed like she. I think she just no, she didn't kill them kids. She killed her brother though. She killed her brother, and then she was out there. She's like a vampire or something like that. She's over there burning in the sun. Batman protects her while, and she's like over there scared because she killed her brother. She didn't really want to hurt anybody like that, but he protected her and carried her into safety. Cause like that's what Batman is. Batman's not a guy that is just known for being dark and broody. You'll see the hopefulness in the character, and like you saw that with Christian Bale's Batman. You know, he says in the Dark Knight, he's like he does it what's best for the city, so the city has something to hope for, and that was ultimately not Batman. So like he said, tell them Harvey Dent died a hero or whatever, and then but Ben Affleck's Batman, I didn't really see that stuff. You know, then they did like a complete 180 with his character. Like Ben Affleck's Batman wasn't great aside from his suits. I thought the suits were pretty good every time, but until
His suits were
he wasn't
fire.
good until the Flash, and like he really understood the character at that point. But at that point, it was too late because the whole universe had went to shit. So I think that on the aspect of Batman and the Joker characterizations, like the Joker is more of a drama, like obviously, and not more of and is not much of a comic book film in any aspect. So it doesn't really take any aspects of the Joker other than the name and the face paint and like the look, and like puts it onto um and onto Arthur Fleck, Todd Phillips, Joker. But I'm not saying that's an issue. I'm just saying that's just not Joker like. It's a great film, it's a great character, but it doesn't represent much of the aspects of the Joker, if that makes sense.
I mean, then again, I don't know. I just feel like throughout all the other time, especially with Heath Ledger. I mean, like, of course, I wasn't there whenever freaking what's his face Jack Nicholson played Joker
Oh
in
yeah, for sure. We
1989.
not ain't
But
nobody was
but
there. We
like,
were. I mean, we weren't there. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah.
But however, I did watch that Batman, and
Hmm.
Michael Keaton did his thing though. I like Michael Keaton's
Hmm.
Batman, and I would say him and Ben Affleck are kind of like right there in there with those types of Batmans. But obviously, like with the Jack Nicholson Joker in that movie, and honestly, those are like the three Jokers I've really seen. So like, I feel like the best Joker I've seen has been Heath Ledger, obviously, but like in a different like personal standpoint, I really like what Joaquin has done.
Hmm. Yeah, I feel you.
Um,
What's it called?
but it's been dope though.
But yeah, man. I think at that point, wrapping up that, we should probably. I didn't even talk about musicals. I want to say something about musicals real quick, because I enjoy musicals. What's it called? It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite genre, obviously, but I do enjoy me a good musical. Like I love Grease. Grease is a great movie. I remember I watched Grease live with my family, and that was my first introduction to the Grease characters. And I was like, "Oh, this is dope." You know what I'm saying? I like La La Land. I love Disney princess movies, and every Disney princess movie is a freaking musical. So, except for I don't think Raya and the Last Dragon was, but every other one, except for Brave too. Well, Brave doesn't count, even though she's a yeah, it doesn't count because she's a Pixar movie. That's not a real Disney Walt Animation studio picture. But I love me a good musical. I love me a good musical number. That's why I hate. I really disliked Wish because not only was the movie trash, the story was trash, the music was trash. They couldn't even do the music right, bro. Like that's the best part of a Disney princess movie, the music, bro. Like I'm not a like I don't think Frozen 2 was as good as the first Frozen, but that one song where Kristoff is singing in the woods, where he's singing Lost in the Woods, that song's a freaking banger, bro. Like, a good musical number can do a lot for me, bro. So, if Lady Gaga's in the movie, and she just dropped that absolute banger of a song with my boy Bruno Mars. My Filipino king. I'm not even Filipino, but my Filipino king. You feel me? I'm excited for the movie. But
Most definitely, bro. And speaking,
no, go
huh?
ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, speaking of music, my boy Future, my king, my the Black King, the I don't even know what else to call him, but he dropped an
He
album
did?
last night,
What?
mixtape. Yeah, yeah. It's called Mixtape Pluto. I've heard mixed reviews. I've heard people say it's trash, and I've heard people say it's so hard. So I'm gonna have to figure it out for myself because you know I'm gonna listen to it.
Mm,
Also, Lil Tecca just dropped an album too called Plan A, and I just know he's gonna save my fall, bro. Like Lil Tecca has never missed
he hasn't
a
missed.
day in his life at all. Lil Durk dropped a song. Four Bats and Lil Baby dropped a song. The Baby dropped a song. I feel like no one really cares about
Yeah.
that besides like Elijah or
Yeah.
something. But Nardo Wick and Bossman D-Lo dropped. I'm gonna listen to it because that's like a crazy like little duo right
Hmm.
there. I ain't gonna lie. Nardo Wick and Bossman D-Lo. Pierre Bourne dropped another song. I mean, if you're into Pierre Bourne, I kind of started listening to him whenever Cardi got famous and whenever he started dropping his own music and stuff like
Hmm.
that. But also Freak Mill dropped a song. And speaking of Freak Mill, bro, I literally saw a picture of him and Diddy in the same shirt at a club, and I'm like, bro, there's no way,
Him
bro.
and who?
There's actual. Him and Diddy wore the same shirt to a club, and they took a picture. Bro, this man Diddy has got to be stopped. This man's a
What do
monster.
you need 1,000 bottles of baby oil for, bro? Look, they found a
The
thousand.
more I
They
think,
found 1,000 bottles of baby oil. That means he used. How many has he used in the last 20 years? What does he need that much baby oil for?
bro,
What was going on in them freak offs?
not even, bro. This man is not even a freak. He's a freaking
That's what he
monster,
no. That's what he
bro.
called them sessions after the party. The freak offs, bro.
Bro, this is my thing, bro. The more I think about it, the more I don't understand.
I don't want to think
Like
about
I
it too
truly don't
much, but it's
understand
like
why you need
it's so baffling, bro.
like a thousand,
A th-
1000.
like you know how much 1,000 bottles of baby oil is, and you know that's what they found, bro. That's not how much he used. That's what they found. Why do you have 1,000 bottles on layaway, on standby? Like,
That's actually so insane, bro.
like that's
Like,
that's 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 the worst Batman villain right there, the Diddler.
you know that meme? You know that meme where they where that one dude has the hand on the shoulder,
Hmm.
and this was just the. It said the feds walked up to P Diddy like this. It's just his hand on the shoulder and the dude smiling like, and it's just so funny, bro.
Bro,
Oh
what's
my
it called?
goodness. They put him on suicide
I know
watch,
I
bro.
saw that, bro.
That was insane.
Bro, cause bro got a bunch of ops in prison. Bro gonna find Suge Knight gonna see him in prison. Bro gonna beat his ass. Bro might die. Bro gonna die in prison. I'm not gonna lie. One way or
Nah,
the
for
other.
real.
But what's it called?
All those charges are insane, though. That's insane.
Yeah, bro, keep him locked up, bro. Don't let him leave. Bro said
I'm really like wondering, like what. I'm wondering what his son think. That's my thing.
hmm?
I'm wondering what his son thinks. I'm like what.
That I don't want to. I don't know. I don't know. Bro, speaking about music,
Like
bro.
let's think about how he
Oh yeah,
feels.
bro. Speaking about music, bro. That Gambino concert that I was gonna go to last week was postponed. I still don't know the date of when it's gonna resume because it was that Wednesday that he postponed the dates the concert on Monday. That Wednesday that Wednesday we had the tickets. I was like, no, bro. I was like, come on, bro. I never buy tickets to concerts early, bro. So I was like, when the one concert I buy tickets to, you gonna postpone it to Gambino? Is this a sign? Like I was listening to all that Gambino, bro. I was over there singing. I don't really want to drive, but I think I'd rather die in Oakland. In Oakland. Got my hands on 2 and 10. Like, bro, like, yeah, but I was ready, bro. I was locked in. I listened to all before the internet. I listened to all of Camp. I listened to all of Bando Stone in the New World. I've already listened to what's it called? Awaken My Love a whole bunch of times. I still need to listen to Ada Vista. But Gambino, I was ready. I was ready, and you
Yeah.
moved it back. But hopefully he gets
I
healthy,
just get more
feels
time to
better.
study it, bro.
No cap, bro. But hopefully he feels better so he can lock in, get in there. But there's not much else I want to say. I don't know if we talked about it before though, but I know it's because I know it's been a while. But a while ago, it was announced that Robert Downey Jr. was coming back as Doctor Doom. I don't know if we talked about it at all. But do you have any quick opinions on that?
I don't know. I mean, I'm excited for it, bro. It's gonna be in a different universe,
Hmm.
obviously, but like, I mean, I'm excited for it. They gave him the bag to do it.
$80 million for I think
Um,
one of the movies.
yeah,
Bro's gonna
bro,
be in
and I
both of
mean,
them.
like, then again, like y'all know, like it doesn't take much for me to like think a movie's like bad or good or
Hmm.
anything. But I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see Robert Downey Jr. just back in a Marvel movie, honestly.
Hmm.
So
Like honestly, I really liked the casting at first, but then ever since then I kept thinking about it more and more, and I'm like, dang, this might be a bad idea. Because at first I was like, it's cool, you know what I'm saying? I really wish they would have finished out the story with Kang and just recast, but I understand why they're not. Because I really like the character of Kang, especially watching Avengers: Earth's Mightiest Heroes, reading the Young Avengers, and learning about Iron Lad and how he relates to Kang and his confusing ass backstory in Marvel universe. Because I used to have the Marvel encyclopedia with all the origins of all the characters, but
yeah,
I thought him as Doctor Doom would have been interesting because I was like, all right, cool. It's gonna be it's a multiverse saga, so obviously it's gonna be like a Tony Stark variant from a different universe. Then they were like, yeah, it's gonna be he's gonna be the Doctor Doom with the Fantastic Four universe. Like okay, that's cool, I guess. I'm like, I really was hoping he'd be in his own universe, but not tied to this version of Fantastic Four. But I was like, that's cool, I guess. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, oh, but he's actually playing Victor Von Doom. They just want to get him right. I'm like, not that brother's not Victor Von Doom.
uh,
That's Tony Stark. If you don't think they're gonna mention that this brother looks exactly like Tony Stark in the movies, that's gonna be. Then I was like, they're like, they should have cast Romani actor. I was like, yeah, probably. The only thing with that, I was like, I don't know. I don't know what a Romani person looks like, so I really couldn't tell the difference. They were saying Cecil and Murphy. I didn't know, and there are a lot of people were saying he's not Romani. So like, the whole internet confused me about it. So I don't know about who's that. They're saying
yeah,
Mikkelsen should have played him. I was like, that'd have been cool. Mads Mikkelsen was underutilized in Doctor Strange, but there were honestly a lot better options. I was really hoping they would go for an unknown actor to play Doctor Doom, but what they'll probably do is recast him anyways in after the after Secret Wars comes out and they reboot the entire universe. And when they stop rebooting, I hope they bring back all the characters. I hope they bring back a version of Iron Man. I hope they bring back a version of Steve Rogers, but they still let my boy Sam Wilson be Captain America. Because even though his movie might be trash, I'm excited for that new Captain America movie. Black in America, my guy. Um,
Black in America,
no cap. That's what they should call the movie. That's what they should call Captain America 5.
Black in America.
Black in America. Um, um, yeah, I hope they soft reboot everything. I kind of hope. I love um Paul Rudd as Scott Lang, but I really hope that we get some version of Hank Pym as Ant Man, because I really like Hank Pym's character, and Janet Van Dyne's character. Because, like, if you know me, I love Earth's Mightiest Heroes. That's one of my favorite superhero shows. Not my favorite. Uh, Not my favorite. If we count Ben 10, it's definitely not my favorite. But like I said, one of my favorite superhero shows. And that version of Janet Van Dyne, she's just a queen, bro. She's a queen. she's just so charismatic, and she's like the best. Then we see Hope Van Dyne in the Marvel Universe, MCU. She kind of just sucks, and I'm like, it's cool and whatnot. So I kind of hope that whatever they do after Secret Wars, they get back on track to making, you know, standalone, not super big cameo filled movies. Because I don't need that in my life. You know what I'm saying? I just need a solid movie, good straight story. Like James Gunn Superman movie should be interesting. I'm kind of nervous because there's a whole bunch of characters in it, but stuff like that. So,
I feel you.
mhm.
I feel the same.
Dope. Well, I think that's all I gotta say, man. You got anything else to say?
Stay off drugs. Stay away from ridiculously pretty women. Keep that one in mind, y'all. Stay away from ridiculously pretty women.
All right.
They be out here to get y'all, bro. They be out here to get y'all nowadays.
All right. That's it. That's all we got. All right. Appreciate you guys. See y'all on
We'll
Tuesday for
catch
the
y'all
next
Monday.
episode of our sports talk. If you ain't there, we'll see you next Friday. All right. Catch y'all. Catch y'all.